Oh. What is going on? Why does it seem so damn dark? I don't know why this thing is so damn dark. How's everybody doing today? It's been a minute since I did a live, so I figured I'd come in here and do a Q&A with you guys. What is going on, Gonzo? How's everything over there, bro? How's the family doing? How's that baby doing, bro? Hope everything's good with you, bro. Relas, doing great, man. How's everything with you? Everything's good. Cannot complain. Gallegos, uh, Big T rolling. Everything good. That's good, Gonzo. That is great to hear, bro. Take care of that baby, bro. Tune, first time. I'm a new sub. Thanks for being in the neighborhood. Appreciate that. In case you didn't know, Tune do a lot of trucking videos, Q&As. Uh, I'm a wannabe mechanic at the same time. I try to fix my own trucks because these mechanics they're way out. So just to give you a little insight of what this channel is all about. All my guys on my channel, all my subscribers are all truckers. Most are owner operators, but we all try to help each other out by just tossing things around. So hopefully this channel can be of some help to you. But again, thanks for being in the neighborhood, Tune. Figueroa, Jose still surviving, so we are great. That is good. That's what it's all about right now, Jose. That's what it's all about, just survival. Everybody should be on survival mode. Just get what you can and just stay afloat. I was just talking to my partner, and you know, uh, if he's just like us. If not, we are probably worse than he is, but he is jumping in the truck, doing one or two loads, just to keep his company afloat. Um, I'm gonna start doing that pretty soon because yeah, it's getting bad. It's getting bad, and for what they are saying, that it's gonna get even worse by December. You know, I thought I had seen the light of the tunnel uh, maybe 2 months ago, just looking at DAT load board, but uh, yeah, this fluctuated to a downfall quick. I think that lasted maybe 3 weeks, and then all of a sudden, the lows just started dropping and dropping. Cattle runner, lots going, lots going out of business. Yeah, it's crazy. Gallegos, Apple Valley in the house. That's right. Everything is getting worse and worse. Yeah, it is. It is. Um, so it's survival mode, guys. It is survival mode right now. Get what you can. Get what you can because it is it's crazy. And then, in case you guys didn't know, they have this new system for DOT and Highway Patrol where they can detect the trailer that's overweight while it's moving. So that's another system they just came up with. I, I don't see how or when these people are gonna stop trying to tax the trucking industry. It's crazy. The ports down here in Long Beach, LA, same thing. They are fluctuating up and down, up and down. Uh, I was trying to get one of my trucks into the port, and I'm looking at their loads, and yeah, it's crazy. It is It is not a consistent move with the ports. It's so if you're working the ports, my best advice, if you can get 3 loads in one day, yeah, you're gonna be running late. Run them because you don't know what you're gonna get the following day. You might just get one, or you might just get one empty. So right now is not the time to complain. It's not the time to snivel. It's none of that time. Uh, if you got to work late because that'll make up for the next day that you might not get a load. So right now it's time to put on your big boy pants on, hush it, and just run. Just running because it's tough right now. It is very tough. It hit us maybe 2 weeks ago where we started feeling the pinch. So it's nice. It's real rough right now. The grumpy trucker checking in. Thanks for being in the neighborhood. The grumpy trucker. Um, I I just hired a driver maybe 3 weeks ago. Um, the guy wanted to stay in the truck Monday through Friday, and Friday he wanted to go home. Before I hired him, I told him, hey, if you're gonna stay in the truck, I need you to run at least 3 loads. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Yeah, we can do that. And I said, all right, cool. Uh, Maybe the second day that he was in the truck, he was like, you know what? Um, I don't like to run nights. I only run to like days. And the first 2 days, I was still testing him out to see what kind of work he does. So I only gave him 2 loads, each day. Well, when he told me that the third day, I was like, whoa, wait a minute, wait a minute. So in order for you to stay warm, or in order for you to stay cool, you're gonna have to idle my truck. That is gonna burn up a lot of fuel. Uh, this is not gonna work. I didn't say that to him. I was just thinking about it. So I just, okay, let me see if I can just push him to start doing 3 loads a day. So uh, that whole week, I only gave him 2 loads a day. The following week, Monday and Tuesday, I gave him 2 loads, and then the third load on Tuesday, I tried to squeeze it into him, and all he did was snivel and complain. Oh, I've been here too long, and this and that. And I try to tell him, you're getting paid detention. So bear with me and just stick it out. Uh, uh, he called me a couple hours later, again, just sniveling and this and that. So I was like, okay, uh, I'm not too patient. Uh, I don't have patience for stuff like that. My guys do not snivel. So when a guy comes over and that's all he does is snivel, it kind of throws me off a tone. It just unbalances me, and I'm not used to that. So the third day, I mean, after that week was done, I was already to the point where, okay, this guy needs to go. So he came back the following week. Monday, I gave him 1 load. Tuesday, I gave him 1 load. And Wednesday, I gave him one load. And, you know, Tuesday, he was like, hey, can I get a second load? And I just told him there's no more loads. That's all I have. Oh, okay, okay. Well, maybe it'll get better tomorrow. So, yeah. So Wednesday came around. I gave him 1 load. He called me up and he's like, hey, do you have that second load? I go, no, they don't have no more. Well, I can't work like this and this and that. I didn't argue with them. I just heard them out. And then Wednesday, about 4 or 5, he called me up and he's like, hey, well, if the work is going to stay like this, just let me know if I have to look for another job. And I was like, yeah, you need to look for another job because, I don't have the freight. So that is my point, guys. Right now is not the time to snivel. Right now is the time to push. If you're going to stay in the truck, handle your business. Why would you want to just stay in the truck and do nothing when you can make money? So I am not, I'm a real laid back guy when it comes to being a boss. But when it comes to dumb, non common sense stuff, it just throws me off. And I just don't want, I don't want nothing to do with you, I don't want you near me because I don't want to hear it. There is enough stress on dispatch to try to get you guys work. And then you're going to put all this sniveling on top of that. I don't have time for stuff like that. So yeah, I let the guy go, and I paid him his money, for that Friday. And he wanted me to pay him the money for this past week. And I told him, just like everybody else, you gotta wait for payday. Well, normally the companies that I work for, and this is what he used to like throwing at me. Normally the companies that I work for, if I quit, then they'll pay all my money from the week before and this week. And I was like, okay. I didn't answer him or nothing. I just He goes, all right, all right. Well, if that's your program, then I'm gonna have to go with your program. Non-common sense stuff just doesn't work for me. I give you the load, all the information's right there. You don't need to call me up and, hey, do I make a left on this street? Do I get on the 710? I don't need that right now. And plus, my guys that work with me, they don't do that. They try to find it themselves. Uh, if there's something wrong with the truck, they Google that. They YouTube it. To try to figure it out. But you got some guys that, I don't know, they just, and I ain't talking. This guy wasn't a young guy. He was about maybe 54, 52, something like that. So, but that's where I'm at, when it comes to uh, dealing with truckers. Uh, I don't have the patience for that. And I don't want to have the patience for that. There's been maybe 11, 12 guys that I have let go for stuff like that because it's just non-common stuff that they call me for. Uh, and even when they text me, is to me is just like, if you are getting paid detention time, why are you calling me telling me, hey, I've been here 4 hours? Yeah, I could get at the broker to try to rush it, but 9 out of 10 times the broker's gonna tell me the same thing. Yeah, we'll get at them, but is it true? Half of the time it's not true. So, but yeah, guys, again, right now it's not the time. It's not the time. Right now it's time to put on the big boy pants and just handle it. Handle it because it's rough. It is rough out here. It's I have one buddy of mine's. He was in trucking. Well, we got our authority at the same time. Yeah, at the same time. And he just texted me last week. He used to have 3 trucks. He's down to 1 truck. And he texted me last week and asked me if I wanted to buy his truck and trailer because he was done with trucking. These stories I'm hearing maybe once a month now, and it's not good. I called my partner to try to see if I can get some pointers on how to stay afloat. And that's what he's telling me. What I'm doing is I'm jumping in the truck myself. So right now I'm just trying to get information from everybody and their mothers to see uh, who can help me stay afloat. And that's what everybody should be doing right now. Just try to stay afloat. Try to stay afloat as much as you can. Let's see who else jumped into the neighborhood. Relas, I'm looking into install a new driver's seat in my Cascadia. Do you recommend the Legacy? The Legacy is pretty good. The Legacy is pretty good. El Cuates Trucking, it's only rough if you don't have the volume. Tune, when do you think the market is going to improve? Like I said, Tune, maybe a month ago, because I do a lot of spot market. Uh, the AT was showing improvement. Oh, oh. And then all of a sudden, uh, it just slowed down. When I was seeing a month ago 200 something loads on DAT, and now I'm only seeing like maybe 117 loads a day, which is, means it's fluctuating the wrong way though. So I can't predict when it's gonna fix. Uh, I think the biggest question right now is we are at the bottom of the barrel, but how long is this ride gonna last? Are we gonna go into December with this speed? With this rhythm? Uh, that's I think that's the better question. Because this is just getting ridiculous. So when is it gonna pick up? I couldn't tell you because it fluctuates and it fluctuates real dramatically. Where in 2 weeks it'll be nice, and then the following 2 weeks it'll just drop. There won't be no loads to book, which is it's crazy. So yeah, I don't know, Tune. I can't answer you that question. Let me see, where did I leave off? Tune, okay. Grumpy Trucker, I recommend the Legacy. You will need a adapter based plate. Good thing, Grumpy. Uh, Ruelas, okay. Peter, sup, Victor? Hope all is well. Everything is good. Everything is good. Jose, a whole day and night. Sometimes I still do mechanic work for owner operators on the side. There you go, Jose. Get your money, bro. Whatever you can do right now, go get it. Yeah, I did the same thing, Jose. I was working on one of my trucks. I was putting on the air dryer on there, and so Mo Man pulled up, and he had an international, a day cab, and he was like, "Hey, how much you charge me to put the airbags on this truck?" And I didn't even know which airbags he was talking about, whether it was the tire airbags or the cab airbags. And I just told him $50. And he goes, "You're on. I'm gonna be right here." So as soon as I put the air dryer on my truck, I went over there and it was just the cab airbags, and I was like, "Dude, this is so freaking simple." But at the same time, if you're an owner operator, airbags, come on, guys, you cannot put airbags on your truck. And then to top it off, cab airbags, them little bags, you cannot put them on your truck yourself. That is crazy. But yeah, I'm doing the same thing, Jose. I'm trying to get money wherever I can right now, bro. Good thing, Jose. Handle it, handle it. El Cuates Trucking. Anyone making money right now has the has to feel blessed. Alvarado, hey Vic, you guys do port work? If so, do you see better times at the ports coming soon? The better times are coming, Alvarado. They are. They are. It's just a question of when. That's all it is. Like I said, the ports are the same thing as dry freight. They are fluctuating, and the port. I mean, the dry van. The one thing about the dry van will be good for 2 weeks, where the porch won't. The porch will be good for a day, and then the following day, it's dead in the water. And then the following day, it's good. Then the following day, dead in the water. Where the dry van, they could have a bunch of loads 1 week, and it'll stay consistent that whole week. And then the following week, it'll be dead, So ports are, they're gonna bounce back. They're gonna bounce back. It's just a matter of when. Uh, I do know that ships are coming in, but uh, whatever contract these crybaby union people have going over there at the ports, uh, that's what's slowing us up. So ports are just they're unpredictable right now. To tell you the truth, they are really unpredictable. Um, I was jumping on this one contract that they have for the ports, but uh, I don't know. I think we're gonna do a little bit better on the dry van side. So at first, I spoke to all my drivers and I told them, you know what, we need to go into the ports. Everybody's down to go into the ports. I've been blessed of having some good drivers, some good guys under me, where I tell them my strategy and they're all for it. Um, but I think even with the lack of freight that's going on, I think I can still get them 2 loads a day doing dry van. So I don't know. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna send them to the ports yet, uh, but that's where I'm leaning towards. Keeping them doing dry van. So wish me luck, guys. Hey Vic, okay, Cuate. The biggest question is how long can you survive this? Can you survive like this? I don't see a peak season this year. Uh, Gee, it'll get better when we all go bankrupt. Yeah, gee, it looks like yeah, it looks like the government uh is trying to get us to do that. AB 5 came into effect. They know that was wrong. So you know, uh, they're saying, okay, so since that's not going to work, let's bankrupt the little guys so they can join the big guys, and that's where it's getting hectic, which is not good. What does this say? Ad will run shortly for the viewers. What the hell? What the hell is that for? I don't need to be cut off on my videos. YouTube, what the hell are you doing? Let's see. Jonathan Holloway, what's going on, Holloway? Jose, sometimes I'll be getting done hauling for the day, and as soon as I get to their yard, one or two people will call up to me and work their trucks. I started carrying extra parts in my truck. That's good stuff, Jose. That is good stuff, bro. Hell yeah. We're gonna get beat up doing stuff like that, but right now we have to do what we have to do, guys. Believe me, because it's not easy right now. Did you guys just get a video? I mean, a commercial put on? Can somebody answer me that? No, we did not. Okay, good stuff, Jose. Good stuff. Uh, Palacio and Few is going up. Yes, it is. Holloway, try to make it the Houston, Texas market. It is bad, man. Man. Hopefully everything picks up for you guys too as well, Holloway. Just do what you can, Holloway. Do what you can, bro. Do what you can just to stay alive, man. I know it's easier said than done, but I mean, what else can I say? Just Do what you can. George says yes. Guate says no. Holloway, yes. When I first logged in. Oh, okay. Amaz, what's going on? Do you think Bankrupt can get us some money? I don't think he can get you some money. It'll just get you out of debt. That's about it. When you jump into the channel for the first time, yes, it does. Okay. Okay, that's cool. So, yeah, it's just not good right now, guys. I wish I could. Azam, everything paid off, boss. Yeah. If you sell your stuff, Amaz, yeah, of course you can get some money. Heck yeah, you can get some money. Like I said, there's been a few guys that have called me up, friends of mine's, acquaintances of mine's that they sold their stuff. They've sold their stuff and they called it quits in the trucking industry, which is sad, especially this last guy that we started together, and I've gotten a lot of information from him because he's real sharp and he's always helped me out. I've always called him up, uh, but he got his stuff going way before me. I was real slow at the process, uh, and he's the one that kind of would. Well, I would call him up to try to get some feedback, and he would talk all kinds of crazy stuff for me to, do everything the correct way. Stop running under what's it called? Not an LLC. Do business as DBA. Stop running on DBA. Go get your LLC or your S corp. Stop doing it like that. That's not the way to do it. Stuff like that. He would always, push for me to go get my LLC or my S corp. But yeah, he's done with trucking. Don't know exactly the reason why. He just texts me. Tried calling him, but no reply. So I don't know what the hell's going on with his life, but this is a consistent thing, that I'm getting, where people are not able to stay afloat. Uh, don't get me wrong, we are having it hard as well, but I'm constantly on these load boards, trying to book freight for my guys, trying to, keep everything and not lose everything. Right now it is a survival mode everywhere. What this trucking, a friend of mine's is debating on his new insurance, 2,500 per truck, like per truck. Damn, that's crazy. Per truck, 2,500. Wow. Del Toro, do you still talk to S Cargo? Del Toro, I never talked to him, bro. I've always commented on his videos. I seen him one time, a couple years ago. I seen him one time, but we never exchanged personal phone numbers. So I don't know what's going on with this cargo. Yeah, he used to have some good videos. I don't know what happened to him. He hasn't posted in a long time. But yeah, I've never spoken to him. El Cuates Trucking, that is crazy. 2,500 per truck. I've never heard nothing like that. What kind of freaking trucks does he have? God darn it. Just a regular freaking Freightliner? Sleeper? Was it a dirt truck or something? I've never heard of no freaking 2,500 per truck, like 100K a year. Yeah, that's a lot of insurance that you have to pay. 2,500. So, anyways, yeah, guys. My best advice right now is just whatever they give you, just do it. Whatever you can get, just do it. Denise Castillo, QO, thanks for being in the neighborhood. Uh, if you have to go overtime, go overtime, because again, you don't know what you're gonna get the following day. Uh, I've heard guys that they had two loads today, uh, and they were offered that third load, and they didn't want to do it because they were gonna get off of work late. Well, the following day, they only got one load, and they were struggling to get that second load, and they never got it. So take advantage right now. Take advantage. If you can get that third load, get that third load in. uh, who cares if you're gonna be getting home late? I'd rather get home late and be able to pay my bills at the end of the week than get home early and not be able to pay my bills at the end of the week. Because right now, that's what it's about right now. It is just we got to pay these bills, and sniveling and complaining, that is not going to get us anywhere. It is crazy right now. I look at the Mother Trucker show a lot, and I'll be honest. I'll be honest. Right now, looking at the Mother Trucker, it is one stressful channel. Like the guy, met him, spoke to him a lot. But right now, his channel is so damn stressful. Every video that he's putting out there, it's stressful. It's crazy. Companies shutting down, people not paying, you know, all this freaking madness that's going on. It is just crazy. The total survival mode. That's right. What do you think about Yellow Freight? There you go, El Toro. Mother trucker just blasted that thing on for maybe a week. That thing is stressful. And we used to drop off a lot of freight to Yellow down here in Fontana. Uh, Whenever we had stuff that was left behind in the trailer, the broker would always send us to Yellow right there. We'd have maybe one or two pallets, and they would offload it and take it there. But now, I don't know what they're gonna do with them pallets that you know the receiver doesn't take, because I know a lot of brokers used to use Yellow for that stuff, for that kind of work, for them partial loads. But yeah, it's crazy about Yellow. But then again, I spoke about this Del Toro. I think maybe four videos ago, where this is what happens when you work for a union or a teamster. This is what you have to take into consideration. A lot of people fall back on the what's that retirement plan that they have over there with the teamsters. I forgot what it's called, but they fall back on that. That's what's good about working with unions and teamsters. But why can't you get that yourself? Uh, uh, you can invest that money in some stocks, some dividends, some mutual funds. Something that's gonna give you money guaranteed. Something that's not gonna fluctuate. Dividends don't fluctuate. You're just gonna get paid. So why not invest in something like that? Where look at what happened with Yellow. Uh, you got 20 something thousand jobs. I know it's 30, but the actual union teamsters, whatever the hell they're called, they were the unions. The rest of them were just temps, I guess. So you got 20 something thousand jobs that were lost. What are they going to do with them guys? The teamsters and unions don't have them kind of job openings, especially right now. So what are they going to do? What are they going to do? What are pensions? Everybody falls on their pensions. The unions and the teams. Oh, union teamsters have the best pensions. Da, 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 wah, wah, wah. Okay. So now what? What are they going to do now? They got no job. So I don't know if you guys know anybody that works for a union or a Teamsters. They are not men. They are children, kindergarten children, arrogant crybabies. Don't work. That's all they do. That's all these people do. Uh, can you imagine one of these dudes going into just a regular company? Can you imagine what's going to happen? They are going to complain about this, that, this, and that. And guess what? They're not going to have the little snitch paper where they write it, where they call grievance, where they write it and they drop it in a box. These companies don't do that. You bring it over to the manager or the supervisor, and he'll tell you straight out, pick up the damn piece of paper. You ain't got no contract here that says you can't pick up that paper. Because if you guys don't know, Teamsters and unions, they only do just what their contract says. So if you got a dirty warehouse, they don't have to clean up that warehouse. Because some of the warehouse will say, okay, we don't have much work, but guess what? Just so you can earn some hours, go ahead and clean up the warehouse. You think Teamsters or union guys are going to do that? They are so used to being babysat. It's gonna be like a different world for them fools going to a regular company job because that's all they're gonna do is snivel. Well, when I work with the Teamsters, they would do this and they would do that. Companies ain't gonna go for that. Why? I know. I had one of them idiots come over to me and apply. Yeah, he lasted a day. The next day, I told him, don't even get in the truck. Don't even get in the truck. Leave the key in the cup holder. We're done. Because that's all he did. Well, the unions do this and the unions do that. And at the end of the day, I finally told him, you're not working for a union, you're working for a company. We don't run the program like, well, you should think about it. I shouldn't think of nothing. What I am thinking about is today is going to be your last day, buddy. So, yeah, I know exactly what these companies are going to go through trying to hire these Teamsters or unions, whatever they are. But yeah, that's my perspective of unions. They just pensions are not worth it. Believe me, guys, they're not worth it. You can do that investment yourself. Let me see. Holloway, he is putting out the truth. We have to know the truth. The truth hurts, but I understand what you're talking about. I'm not trying to talk bad, Holloway. It's like you say, I'm just telling the truth. That's all I'm doing, just telling the truth. Victor, what do you think about Teamsters? Oh, there you go. I hope I answered your question now, Victor. That's what I think about Teamsters. And it's not just what I think, it's what I've experienced with them. Uh, uh, I posted a bunch of videos of me doing the porch, and that's who we had in the porch, unions and Teamsters. And that's the way they were. There was a bag of trash in one of the aisles, and I'm sitting in the truck, and one of the guys is coming down the crane, and I get out of the truck and I tell him, hey, where's the trash? And he looks at me and goes, that's not my job. And he walked away. And I was like, ain't this about something? God darn it. And then, just little by little, just uh, trying to have a conversation with them arrogant unions and Teamsters. That's the kind of feedback I would get. Victor, what's a good company to work for in the ports? A good company to work for in the ports as an owner operator or a company driver? Trying to think. I don't think there's a good port company right now. I think all the port companies are the same as a company driver. I don't think I think all the companies are the same right now. They're just they're not steady. It's not consistent work right now. That's just the thing. Uh, so I could not recommend you a pork company. Maybe Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight. Harbor Division. That's my store. Harbor Freight, guys. Love Harbor Freight. Uh, Harbor Division. What's that other one? GD Trans. I know GD Trans. GD Trans will keep you busy. Uh, they're all Asian dudes, but they have the freight. Uh, that's about it. That's all I can really recommend. But my top company, if you were to go as a company driver, I would say GD Trans. Uh, Azam, okay, Victor. I used to work for Yellow 20 years. Jesus Christ. So, Victor, you work for Yellow for 20 years. Is that pension still guaranteed to you guys? Azam, I work for a pork company. They've they've 80 chassis sitting in the yard and only 8 chassis working. Jesus. Do you see what I mean? That's the thing. That is what's crazy. Now I'm screwed. No way, no pension. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, guys. People jump on Teamsters and unions, because they believe, that all this is gonna come true. And the big example is what happened to Yellow Freight. There's no loads enough for everyone, as Am says. Yeah, yeah, that's the way the port is. It's just not consistent. It is crazy. As an owner operator, Azam, you shouldn't depend on just one company, though. If you have your own permits, your own insurance, and all that, you should sign up with everybody and their mothers over there. South County, Harbor, Harbor Division, GD Trans, all the companies down there. You will get moved. You'll get a couple loads every day, but you just can't depend on one company to keep you moving, because that's going to be rough. That is going to be very rough. Azam, even Walmart, they don't have enough. That is crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, but I mean, right now, I know sound like a broken record, but I can't stress this enough. Do what you can to stay alive, guys. Do what you can to stay alive. If you are an owner operator, do what you can to stay alive. Please don't get into the stealing crap, because it'll catch up to you. So don't do all that crap that some of these idiots are doing out there, because that is not cool. That's not what truckers do. We are honest, hardworking people. So let's keep it that way. All right. Well, guys, thank you everybody for tuning in. Appreciate your comments, your questions, your concerns. Uh, I hope you have a better week this coming week, and just keep on trucking, man. All right. If you're out there driving, drive safe, be safe. We'll see you guys in our next video.